Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Nita. My company is called Everything Extraordinary. I'm a licensed esthetician, um, amongst other things, but that's what we're going to talk about today. So today we're going to do a radio frequency facial, including high frequency. So I've never combined the two. Usually when I have clientele, they usually pick one or the other. Today, because I'm aging, I always get compliments about how I don't look my age, but to me, I do. Especially in the under eye area, it's has lost like elasticity and collagen. So today we're going to do um, radio frequency and high frequency, as well as I'm going to use a collagen mask. I had purchased these collagen masks. Um, They're actually really neat. I didn't know there was so many different, I was going to say flavors, different kinds. Like there's pomegranate, olive. The one I'm going to use today is the Snell collagen mask. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the Snell collagen mask. So we're going to apply that after we go through the whole process. So let's get started. I personally don't like long YouTube videos if it's a tutorial about something, so we're gonna get right to it. And this is my first. I tried to create one before, my first YouTube video. I tried to create one before, not knowing that I had to just make the whole video. I had like a bunch of snippets, didn't work out. So this is technically my first YouTube video. I plan to make more. As you can see, I'm locked, looking a little bit of a hot mess right now, but I'll show you my regimen and all of that for locks, is amongst other things that I do. All right, let's get to it. So the first thing we're gonna do is pre-cleanse the skin. All my products and stuff are behind me, so we're gonna pre-cleanse my face. And being as though it's the winter, well, yeah, it is the winter. Um, my skin tends to look drier than it actually is. I mean, granted, some days my water intake isn't as great as it should be, which contributes to that. It also contributes to the under eyes being dark, because that there's a lot of factors in that as well. Just not getting enough sleep, not drinking enough water, your diet, your health. My overall health is great, thank God. Um, but yeah, so these under eye circle, and they just and age. So these there's a lot of factors in having dark circles. So I say that to say the cleanser that I'm gonna use is like it provides moisture to the face. It's hydrating, a hydrating cleanser versus just a regular um, cleanser that you can use for oily or dry skin. This is mainly for to leave your skin hydrated. So I'm going to use that today, because usually my skin is very oily in my T-zones. But being as though it's wintertime, I'm just going to use the moisturizing cleanser. Okay. Put my steamer on now because it usually takes forever to warm up once I get to the exfoliation part. Okay, so okay. So now we're gonna exfoliate. I wasn't sure if I was going to use my regular products that I use for my facials. I also have created a couple of scrubs because I'm planning to come out with a product line. My face looking a little better already. I plan to come out with a product line, like a cleanser, a toner, and like body butters and oils that won't clog your pores, non-comedogenic. That's what it's called. Doesn't clog your pores and will actually you'll be able to see like lasting effects. So that's what I plan to come out with. And it's in the works, it's in the making, takes money to make money. So that's where I'm at with that. Get my brush. Okay. So this is my exfoliant. I usually start up here. I'm moving kind of fast. I usually just take my time when I'm doing the facial, but being as though I just want to get to the main event, which is the radio frequency as well as high frequency. And it's not going to harm. The high frequency is actually more penetratable to the skin than the radio frequency because the radio frequency works with, it doesn't go any further than the dermis. With the skin, there's three main layers rather. There's the epidermis, which is your top layer, your dermis, and your subcutaneous layer, which is like the fatty layer, the third layer of your skin. So high frequency gets past the dermis, so like to your third layer. All right, so we're gonna let that sit a few minutes, and then I'm gonna steam, and then we're gonna get into my toys, my radio frequency machine and my high frequency machine. And I can put these collagen masks to a test. I like to test out certain products prior to using them on my clients. Okay. You might see me focus more like on my under eye because it bothers me. But I know I know the contributing factors. So, all right. Got a little bit to warm So, excuse me. I'm about to steam my face. I'm not used to being recorded, so but I'm actually enjoying this. Let's see if I can move this a little closer. Yeah, that's a little better. All right. That's too close. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna steam. This is usually a laying down type of thing, but we're not doing all that today. I'm gonna sit up and get this steam in this face. We'll do this for about 3 more minutes, 2, 3 more minutes. This is just to allow the exfoliant to penetrate the skin to open the pores. If there's any extractions, I thought about doing extractions. I don't think I have many, but my BT micro, I use that to get the extraction or anything that's. I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Whew, so that's that. All right. So we're just gonna get the. You know what? I usually take and rub in the exfoliant before I take it off. And I combine it with a little bit of cleanser because it makes it easier to take off because exfoliant, if anyone knows, it's like a scrub and sometimes it can be hard to get off your skin. There's always some left behind. But if you add some type of cleanser that's easy, it'll help it to wipe off easier. Just an FYI. All right. Okay. I have hot towels, but sometimes it's easier to just use the sponge. On myself, anyway. If I have a client, yeah. That's my favorite part when I'm getting a facial. When somebody else is doing my facial, is the hot towel. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let that dry. Um, I turned on my radio frequency machine. I'm gonna set it to. I think I mainly want to focus on my under eye, even though I'm gonna do my whole face. I'll be focusing like in this area. Because I know the last time I did it, I saw like an improvement. And over the next few days after, it was like, wow. So I feel like I need to just do it more often. Because the radio frequency, you need to do it more often to see better results. My schedule be a little hectic sometimes, but I'm learning to make time for me, for the things that I like to do and to take care of myself. So that's another journey we'll talk about in another video. So yeah, so I'm gonna put it on 10 minutes, which may seem a little long, because we've already been, and then I still have to do the high frequency, so maybe we'll do 5 minutes. Because 5 minutes is kind of long, depending. All right, okay, so it's set. All right, all right, that's dry. So I'm gonna tone my face down to bring it back to its regular pH. And when I do the radio frequency, I'm going to use a conductive gel. It's similar to a gel that if you're getting, if anyone's ever been pregnant and you're getting like an ultrasound, it's that gel. It's for ultrasonic machines. So ultrasonic, ultrasound, same difference. Not same difference, but it's very similar. Um, so yeah, I was gonna do the extractions, but I'm trying not to have this video too long. All right. Okay. So we're gonna start with, gonna add a little gel, and I probably add more, like add a little bit as I go, rather than putting it all over my face at one time, because I've noticed the last time it will dry up and then I have to add water to it in order to reactivate it. So we can start with the forehead. You know what we're gonna do? Matter of fact, maybe I will just put it all over my face. Rather than having to stop and add and stop and add. So we're going to put the gel all over. And this is supposed to help collagen production, fine lines and wrinkles. It helps to like lift the face. The radio frequency, because that's what we're about to do. For the high frequency, it's best to do it on a dry skin. Not that you can't use something underneath, but all right, see, it's drying up already. Okay. So here we go. Definitely under the eyes. All right. I'm gonna move the water a little closer. All right, let's activate this. We're gonna get started. And you just go in circles. This heats up, so you don't want to stay in one spot for too long. I don't see. Maybe it's not warmed up yet. There's usually like a red light. Oh shoot, that's why. So I didn't have it on face. I had it on the body because I do the ultrasonic cavitation for the body as well. And I'm like, why am I not feeling? This is the face one, the 3-prong. There's also one that's like 4 prongs and it's a little bigger. And I'm like, it was too big for my face. So I'm looking at the machine like, why isn't this turning red and why? But that I had it on the wrong function. All right, we're gonna get started again. Okay, I don't know if you can see the red. Anyway, it's red. LED. All right, look at me. Can't wait to get to the the eye part. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. You can see the red. And it's gonna heat up a little bit. And you can always turn it down if need be. You just go in a circular motion. I don't want to put it over my nose ring. Not sure what it'll do, but it does get hot, so. Alright. Just reactivating the already on conductive gel. Ooh, see? Felt that. Mm. Definitely heats up. So you don't want to keep it. If you need to pause, it's best to take it off of your face. Um, yeah. You want it to be able to glide. So once you feel it like getting stuck or running across like a dry patch, you want to reactivate the gel. I think the last time I used aloe vera gel it wasn't bad at all. It might have even helped even more. Um, all right. It's winding down. 10 seconds. I feel like I got everywhere anyway. All right. And we're off. Okay. And I always clean and sanitize these. A little soap and water, and I'll spray like a 90% alcohol on here, or what is it called? It's the blue. Um, for those in cosmetology, you know what I'm talking about. The blue spray. I'll think of it before the video ends. Or I'll use my, for like right now, I'll use like a disinfectant wipe. Not anything but any bleach, but this is like hospital grade wipes. Because that's my part-time job, working at the hospital. But anyway, so that's that. So I'm actually going to use a hot towel, since I have them, to get the conductive gel off. And then we're going to move into the high frequency of it all. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming off of here. And I'm actually going to tone my face again because I applied the conductive gel. This is not a step that you have to do, but and it doesn't really matter how often you tone your face during the facial. Um, so this next part will be the radio frequency. I am going to, if I'm gonna spray this right on my face. This is my homemade toner. So yeah. Um, Usually I'll just let it air dry, but for the sake of time, we'll do this. Could be just me, but I kind of see a difference. It's like when it comes to my clients, I can see a difference, and I'll be wondering if they can see the same difference. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna do the high frequency. I'm about to say radio frequency again. High frequency. So let's move this out the way. And we're going to use, there's 4 different probes that come with this. This is mainly for the under eye. So that it can get like in the corners and stuff. So we're gonna use this. And this one, you can tell I never used this one yet. This is to spot treat acne. Yeah, so this is to spot treat acne, like pimples, to kind of